Hi, everyone. Welcome back to class. Today, I'm going to be talking about the conscious, the subconscious, and I'm going to touch a little bit about the superconscious mind. Um, and a lot of people think you manifest with your conscious mind. No, you don't. Sorry. Sorry. Not happening. Sorry. I hate to break that news to you. That it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. Basically 10% can manifest of your conscious mind, just 10%. Um, the subconscious, guys, I don't know if a lot of people feel this way about the subconscious, but sometimes I wake up in the morning and I see flashes. I feel like my brain is just like over processing over on overdrive when I first wake up in the morning, like flat, boom, 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 boom. And you know what? The subconscious mind processes 11 million pieces of information per second. And we're only conscious of 40, 40 things that is brought to the forefront of our conscious mind. And it's amazing that we have this supercomputer in our head because there is definitely someone that is way above us. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And our subconscious minds are programmed. And I'm going to stop right here. Please, on this, it's about to get real deep. Take some notes. Take some notes. I have a whiteboard, but I have to figure out how I'm going to put all that stuff up. But really, I can explain this to you without a whiteboard. When I start going into other things, I'll bring up the whiteboard. But I'm going to break this down for you. Conscious mind is 10%. Subconscious mind is about 95%. That you're on autopilot. Let's explain. Let me explain something. Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink. Okay. When it comes to the subconscious mind, say that you're driving to a destination and you're driving to this destination and you're driving, you're putting on your signals, you're making your left turn, you're making your right turn. And then all of a sudden you come back and you're almost at the destination. Guess who was controlling it? Subconscious mind. Subconscious mind was totally in control. You zoned out. You wasn't there. But your subconscious was present doing all the turns and the switches and the turn signals and left turns and right turns and all of that. So please realize that you need to get control of this subconscious mind. You need to reprogram and you need to brainwash the subconscious mind. Because the subconscious mind is where you're manifesting the majority of your thoughts. And from 0 to 7 years old, you had no conscious mind at all. It hadn't even developed yet. So all the social conditioning that your parents says, no, you can't do this because I said so. And they didn't give you an explanation why. And you know what? I went through that a lot as a kid. No, you can't do this. No, you can't go nowhere. No, you can't do this. Oh, you're a bad person. Oh, you're evil. You're this. You're that. You're not pretty. You're ugly. You're this. You're that. I went through that as a kid. I went through that. I went through so much trauma as a kid. I'm surprised that I'm not some damn serial killer right now. I'm serious. I was talked to so poorly. I was abused. I was abused as a kid, emotionally, physically. I'm serious. It got to the point I got my ass beat so bad and so much that I was immune to ass whooping. So therefore, my mom decided to abuse me emotionally and mentally. told me I wasn't worth shit. I was ugly. I had a nasty attitude. I was mean. I was this. I was that. That was that social conditioning. So I lived the majority of my childhood and most of my adulthood in fight mode. I had trust issues. I really did I had trust issues. I have to say, I still have somewhat some trust issues. I'm very discerning. I have to read you. I have to read you and I have to meditate on you. I'm like, I'm like, I have to kind of like, check you up and down because of the social conditioning. But I'm working on it. I'm okay. Now, as far as me talking to a stranger, oh yeah, I'll talk to a stranger. But it's so funny here in California that they don't do that half the damn time. They look at you like you're crazy. I'm like, oh, how you doing? I'm like, oh, okay. So for those who have children, please instill positive reinforcement. If it's something that you don't want them to do, explain to them why you don't want them to do it. Please let them know why they would have to do it, because you know what? That causes kids to rebel. And I have to say, I am blessed. I have a 20-year-old son, and I used to explain certain reasons why that he couldn't do things. And he'd be like, oh, okay. He understand it. And he never rebelled on me. I gave him his freedom. 15, he's running all over LA. His father was like, he's only 15. Why you let him run on LA? Do you trust him that much? I'm like, yeah. I said, because we have a relationship is such that if it's something he can't do or I don't want him to do, I would explain it to him. I'm not going to restrict him or hold him back. He's very independent, and I love that about him. He checked me when I'm not doing something right. So definitely groom your kid with that positive reinforcement and explain why. Because you know what? Kids are not born with fear. I remember my son being a baby, and I'm at my mom's house and I'm visiting, and my brother had this friend with the iguana. This is hilarious. Iguana sitting on the counter, chilling, bright green, chilling, happy as all can get out. And my son is just this baby. I think he's like 8 months old. And my son is reaching out for this iguana. Like, oh snap, this is pretty. This is my toy. And his friend and my brother's like, dude, you better get your iguana, man, or it's gonna meet his maker. This baby's trying to get this iguana. And dude snatched up his iguana real quick. My son was not scared of this iguana. He wasn't scared of the lizard at all. Now, at 20 years old, he's scared of a tiny ass spider. He was like, the other night, he needed to get some stuff out of the storage room on our patio. And he was like, Mom. I was like, what? I like need you to come get this spider. You 6'4", what you doing about getting this spider? I mean, 6'4" guys, 170 pounds, basketball player build. He's scared of a tiny spider. The spider is about not even as big as my fingertip. It's a tiny ass spider. I'm like, really, dude? He says, yeah, he can have a crib. What you mean he can have a crib? No. I'm like, okay, let me get out here and I'm gonna kill this spider. I'm outside looking for the spider with my cell phone. It's dark outside. I'm looking. I'm like, where's the spider? It's beside the door. I mean, tiny. I needed a magnifying glass to see the freaking spider. So that fear of spiders did not come from me. I think it came from his father, because I mean he couldn't even go in Halloween aisle. That was crazy. He see the Halloween stuff. He was like, I'm good. I'm good. A friend of mine invited him to a Halloween party. She had this big ass spider on the house. He's like, I'll pass. I'm good. So, but yeah, we have been socially conditioned with all these fears and what we cannot do. Just like money is the root of all evil. Like we're conditioned with money is bad. Money is not bad. Money is just an amplifier. That's all money is. So we have to recondition and reprogram ourselves to get out of that mindset. We have been socially conditioned to be a part of the minority. Not the minority, but the majority. The majority works 9 to 5, go to college. Go to college to do what? Get a job. They don't teach us anything about financial education in school, how to fully live our true lives. They don't teach us that because they want to keep us imprisoned in the matrix. You know, the matrix is real, right? It is real. So with getting back to my story, just kind of took us away, but getting back to the subconscious mind, all that conditioning, all these beliefs, and I'm about to get into beliefs, all these beliefs that we believe, we can only manifest to what our mind could allow us to manifest. So when you believe wholeheartedly that your manifestation is going to come true, it will come true because you're putting that gravitational force of emotion behind it. For instance, I had this coaching program that I bought, and this woman sold this program like it was all be all, everything. It's the bomb, it's the shit, it's the Gucci of programs. Man, I got a whole lot of shit. She didn't even show me how to tailor this program to work for my business. To me, I wasted thousands of dollars on a piece of shit. That's what I thought. That was my thought process. But you tell her it was golden. But at the same time, I wanted to work with this coach because she talked a good game. I ain't gonna lie, she talked a good game. She's like, I can have my business up and running in 30 days. That didn't happen. But I attracted her. But how did it serve me? It served me with a way of formulating my business to help people and not to cheat them out of money, because I'm here to serve. Also, when it comes to the subconscious mind, you know, we have that non-physical action in the subconscious mind that attracts everything around us. The subconscious mind attracts all reality. Just like manifested this bottled water, which this is not my alkaline water because I have not been to the place where I can go get my alkaline water. Sorry, I need to take a sip though. The subconscious, it attracts our reality, not the conscious mind. And with that subconscious mind, we also have to practice reprogramming with affirmations. You know, we have to constantly watch our communication with our subconscious mind. We have to watch how we talk to each other, not to each other, to yourself, like, oh, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm not worthy, I can't do this. You know, just be mindful of the conversations that you're having with yourself. You know, I get in the mirror and I'm like, oh, girl, you the business, bitch, you the shit. You know, I do stuff like that. My son was like, what in the hell is wrong with her? She is crazy. So, you know, it's this self-talk, stop the negative self-talk. Because guess what? That negative self-talk is going to bring more negativity to you. So words have power, words have vibration. And I have to work on it too myself. When I start having a negative belief, I have to do a pattern interrupt. I have to say, fuck, cancel that, cancel it, you know. So definitely with that, you know, with your subconscious mind, you have to be mindful of your thoughts. And what I do is what I've done is I've recorded myself saying some really positive affirmations, because what the mind focuses on, it has to express. Anything with the subconscious mind focuses on, it has to express. So if you're focused on making money, doing some type of action, like I'm, with this course, I really focused on getting this information out to you guys. It has to express. It has to truly express. Also, your reaction things. You have to watch your reaction. And you know what? I felt at this miserably. Somebody said something to me, a lot of stuff to me that didn't resonate, and I reacted to it. And really, when a person says something to you about you or whatever they say, it's not a reflection on you, it's a reflection on them. How you react is on you. So definitely know that your manifestation consciously is not governed, is not solely the governed manifestation. Your subconscious mind is the governing manifestation. I'm going to touch a little bit on the superconscious. The superconscious mind can take us to multiple dimensions, and I'm not going to go into all that. But I'm going to say this, though. Watch Doctor Strange. They didn't get that shit out of just nothing. That movie did not come out of just nowhere. That had to be channeled. And I think that for me, I totally believe that was a super conscious manifestation of that movie. And I believe things like that happened in that movie happens in reality. I truly believe that. You may not. You might be like, Sona, that's a crock of shit. I believe it happens that way. I really do. I love that movie, by the way. That super conscious mind, if you can tap into that, that can bring you instant manifestation. I'm not a wizard yet. I'm working towards that. I'm definitely working towards that. But I wanted to give you an explanation on how the conscious and the subconscious and the superconscious mind works, especially the subconscious, because a lot of people are not aware of how that subconscious mind works. And that's 95% of what controls you, what your thought processes are. Be mindful and reprogram that. I mean, like I said, I think I was saying in the beginning and I went to another thought. I recorded myself saying certain affirmations, and words have vibration. And when you're saying these affirmations with a high vibration and you do it over a 21-day period, your brain begins to change. It begins to make neural pathways. It has neuroplasticity, new neurons and neutrons and all that shit forms. So you can reprogram and change your mind. Your mind doesn't have to stay the same. Let's take a deep breath. Let it out. And when you take a deep breath, also, it holds the learning, holds the information that you just learned. So I'm definitely going to close with that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to definitely give you guys some more information. I'm loving this. So I will see you on the next video. Bye.